All right, what's going on, guys? I am Monster, soon to be joined by Christopher T-Rex Moore for.
Hi, that's me. Oh dear, I'm a little loud. Yeah. Hey man, again, real talk. I appreciate you. All right. So there's a thing that I used to do a lot when I first started this stream that I'm sad that I don't do more often. I don't think most of you guys know who Kid is, but he used to help me out with a lot of stuff. And it used to be a tradition. We would always do losers finals and grand finals together. And so you're rolling with me a lot more, so I kind of want to bring that tradition back. We may not be, the best analytical commentators, but we're going to have fun. And that's what counts, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so we are here in loser semis. Loser here will be taking 4th place. Paycheck's not as hefty as it normally is at GB, but you know what? Every little bit counts, right?
I saw the entrants were like significantly less than what it usually is. I think we usually pull like 140ish at GB, but this time it was like,
normally we do.
This time it was like 113 or something.
Not even.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, can I just talk about this song? This is a great song.
It really is, yeah.
But I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he hit the wrong stage or what. Hold on, there's fuzz on my mic. It's driving me insane. Just out of the corner of my eye.
It definitely has the right name and the right alt, so I don't actually know.
Maybe
also,
they didn't want to go to Battlefield, or they didn't like that banger.
Yeah.
So
just not to be that guy, but you don't have the exclamation point in Dakota's name.
Listen, he when he picks a name and sticks with it for at least a year, he can have his name how he wants it. So many times when I'm like, he'll change it and then he won't tell anyone. So I'm like, the first time I saw him with this tag, he was teaming with Sonido, and I was like, Sonido, who are you teaming with?
Yeah.
And like when I went to advertise the stream, I didn't add him because I didn't know who he was. And then obviously now he's changed his name and nobody knows who he is. So it's like me adding his name to stuff doesn't even matter.
Right.
So if you're a top player in your region, don't change your name.
Yeah.
it makes my life a nightmare, and they switch sides. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. All right, so hopefully get into it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was an alt or a stage. I missed
changed. I changed his left trigger, or like his left bumper to special.
I see. That's probably a very important thing then.
Yeah.
But no, we're finally getting into it. So who do you think is the favorite to win this?
I think I actually has a lot of momentum coming into this match.
Especially beating Hyper.
Yeah, beat the #1 player in the state. So
we got the pop off. I think the mics picked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to going back and watching that match later on Typo House Games on YouTube. But right now, Sonido's got a pretty solid lead. I don't know a lot about this matchup. I actually kind of wish Pace was here. I was like, Pace, what do you do in this matchup?
Yeah. So I was talking to Pace earlier, and he said that Roy is a matchup that Zelda does okay in terms of the top tiers.
Yeah.
But it still isn't very fun because the character's so fast, he can just run by. Like, he can run up to you before Phantom actually comes out.
So I feel like Sonic can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And not to mention, homing attack lets you like float in the air too, so it kind of lets you just avoid that whole situation. And then also we went to Battlefield. That's actually a very interesting starting stage. Normally you don't see people go to this. Normally you see like the
PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I is more of a striker than a gentleman. Okay, that was that was shots.
I got you.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. He didn't want a gentleman in the PS2.
Yeah.
No, but I completely lost my train of thought. Jeez, say something.
I don't know. I think this is going to be. I think if anyone is to curb Ai's momentum coming into this game, it's Sonido.
Yeah, Sonido definitely sets a very unique pace in the game. Playing one of the fastest characters in the game, he's definitely not as campy as some Sonics have been in the past. So he's definitely one of the more interesting Sonics to watch. Now, that being said, I was talking about Battlefield. So I know when I play against Pace, it's actually one of my preferred stages to go to because the platforms give you options to deal with that Phantom, even though it does technically cover some of your options on the platform.
Right.
But see right there, he just gets to straight ignore the Phantom, and then good shield discipline.
Right. I feel like most combo-heavy characters really appreciate platforms, and that's what Sonic is, a combo-heavy character. So, I mean, I feel like they both make sense, or it makes sense on Sonido's part, at the very least.
Can we talk about that up B in neutral? That was wild.
Yeah,
I mean,
he kills at like 60, though.
Yeah.
So.
He was at low percent, so, you know, it wasn't that risky, but Sonido definitely got like 60% for it. It is always terrifying trying to cover when that Phantom is there, because it can two-frame you.
Yeah.
And it will reach under the stage, too, so sometimes it doesn't even have to two-frame you.
Right.
Yes. Good awareness from Sino popping up there. That is one of your better options against the Phantom.
Ooh. Okay, lightning kick out of, I don't know what Sonido was going for, but just
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
That's definitely something you learn time and time again. Playing against Zeldas is like, I don't know what you're going for, but it loses to lightning kick.
Yeah. Shout outs to Ordzak. That was so fun.
Hangs on for just a second too long and eats the Mr. Fantastic forward smash. Angle down. Very important that he angled it down.
That's a great way to describe that F smash. I appreciate
that. You know, I've heard it 100 times before. I cannot take credit for it. But, you know, Sonido looking pretty comfortably here in the lead.
Yeah, like I said, I think Zelda struggles against characters that are super fast.
Now, I have to ask, have you seen I play anyone other than Zelda today? Because I haven't seen a lot of Dakota's matches.
I saw him play Ness against Danye's Bowser.
Okay.
Because Danye destroyed his Zelda, and then he played Ness, and I think he almost 3-stocked Danye with Ness, so he kind of just stayed with Ness the whole set.
Did you see that interaction with Din's Fire?
I did not.
I think he just nared through it. Normally you'll see people kind of spot dodge through it because that's, you know, normally the safest option, but I'm pretty sure he challenged it with a nair and just got out of there scot-free. I might have to ask about that later. But, yeah. All right, so I doing a good job getting that damage on. I always forget how far the Phantom can go because I saw him set it up in the corner and I was expecting it to go all the way across the stage instead of only halfway.
Right.
Yeah. So we talked to Pace, our local Zelda main, in case you guys keep wondering, like, who's this Pace guy?
Right.
Sometimes there are tricky things you can do with the camera and the Phantom.
Yes, I've seen this multiple times.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly prevalent on stages that are like Kalos, where you can sit on the platform ledge, and like if somebody's falling and they land on that platform ledge, you can jump up there yourself, and the Phantom's no longer in the camera.
Yeah.
So it'll just come by and, you know, swoop somebody up.
See, what I thought was going to happen when Dakota or I put the Phantom on the ledge, he was going to run to center stage, hope Sonido ran into him and grabbed him, and just watch it like kill him. And I was like, that would have been Trixie, and I would have loved it.
Going back to Battlefield. I still think it's hilarious they gave you a megaphone. Because if anybody didn't need that megaphone, it's you.
I didn't even use it all day. I don't know why he gave it to me. But, you know, it would have made sense for me to use it because we're not normally where we are. So it was a lot harder for me to get people's attention than it normally is. But, you know, we were just kind of making like a chain. I'd called and one of them would call and then.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting into game 2 with the run back. I say, nah, man, this stage was fine. I just need to clean up my play just a little bit.
Right.
Dude, that lightning kick just took away like half a Sonido shield. Yeah.
I think earlier, I actually got a shield break on Hyper the same way. He like lightning kicked him, and then
I'm not surprised.
Smashed afterwards, and Hyper shielded it.
Oh yeah, that F smash too. It's multi-hit, so you're in so much hit stun. Does not surprise me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you just can't get the Phantom out fast enough. That's really the main issue.
Yeah. I don't know how much experience Sonido has in this matchup, but I feel like, you know, the longer this set goes, the more he's going to figure out Zelda. Because Zelda's not a bad character, but she has some very strong gimmicks, and if you know what her gimmicks are, it becomes much harder to play as Zelda.
Right.
And then Sonic, as you said, just has a great toolkit to deal with it, mainly just being fast.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that's really important with Zelda is you constantly have to mix up what you're doing. I think that's actually one of Pace's big issue in our scene is that he does the same things over and over and over again.
Well, I feel like that's you know, a very strong mid-tier problem that a lot of people struggle with. Yeah.
But with Zelda, it's more important because, you know, you have to mix up your Phantom timings of like when you send it out and when you don't send it out and stuff like that. You can summon it in front of you or behind you depending on the tech and stuff. There's a lot of different mix-ups you can do with Phantom. Oh my gosh. Does he have a jump?
I don't think so. Yeah. So Sonido up 3 stocks to 1, only taking 29%. Things looking a little bit rough. So I'm going to be a little bit rude. Who do you think I is going to counterpick to?
You mean in terms of character?
Yes.
Ness. Yeah, I don't think he has a Mii Gunner.
He has a Peach as well.
That is also true.
However, I would not go Peach against Sonido because
yeah,
he did beat Tamsora the other week. So If your Peach is not 100% clean, it'd be a little bit of a sus matchup. But
I think Ness is probably the best thing he wants.
I think that's the strongest bet too.
Yeah. That was a pretty good neutral B. I feel like I don't think we've seen I go for that at all, but I think that's a really good option to deal with spin dash.
It is a great get off me, and then it covers a lot of options right there. It covered neutral get up and rolling, I believe.
Right, because I think it's just a good option for. That was nice.
Yeah, stood there a little bit too long.
I think it was. I think it's a good option for spin dash in general, because if he's coming right at you, neutral B, he literally cannot hit you. Like,
yeah, and as you say that, we're starting to see it a little bit more. Yeah, deals with the spin dash, just like you were talking about. That being said, sometimes he doesn't always have the option to do it. When you throw out the Phantom.
That's true.
Yeah. If you're,
I'm telling you, that kills super early.
I know. I've been hit by it. That is terrifying too. I was struggling a little bit in this matchup, but it's really looking like he's starting to find his footing again. If he can get this stock, yeah. Or he can get caught on the top platform in Battlefield. That's always a scary thing. All right, Sonido up 2-0. And again, I'm a little bit rude. I'm going to expect a Ness. Or there is something else. He could surprise us and go with a Mii Gunner, because I feel like that'd be a pretty rough matchup for Sonic. Because I don't believe Spin Dash has invincibility on startup anymore.
It doesn't.
So being able to just keep him out could be a very
as you say it. Yeah, there we go.
I think that was
Sonido. He actually looks so sad. Gosh, talking to the commentator while he's commentating? Wow. Rafa, talking to Chris real quick.
Listen, people ask me questions, and the TO in me is like, oh, man, they really need something. And he's just like, oh, no, what's the game count? I was like, homie.
Like, you can't look at the screen?
Well, he's like, hey, isn't it supposed to be 2-1? And I was like, no. The first game, there was a button wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as you were saying, Sonido was like almost visibly and audibly upset at this matchup. But he's looking all right now.
That LB was definitely, he must have not had a jump, and that was, a LB that he was forced to do, which Sonic can very easily punish with, what do you call it?
Wait, that explodes? Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, this could be a very rough matchup for Sonido, but I feel like these two guys have played together enough that, a lot of the more unorthodox things are a little bit more known right now. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the up B that, or actually, no, it's not. So Mii Gunner has an up B that'll actually both spike you and send you to the top blast zone at the same time, and it's really weird to look at.
Also, first off, those parries are on point. Second off, I believe that's the forward B where he does kind of the rapid fire thing. One, that is super long. It covers like so many options. I was like, neutral get up, good. Rolling, good. I think the only thing it didn't quite cover was like the jump, but
One thing that's so like obviously Mii Gunner has this charge shot that's literally Samus's charge shot.
Yeah.
But it's actually I don't think it's as strong at all.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because I've definitely seen him hit people at like, I think it was like a snake at like 150 and he just didn't die. Not fully expecting him to die. Cause it's fully charged charge shot. Oh, no JV3, I'm sad.
I'd be amazed if that happened at this point in the tournament.
I did get 0 to death by Hyper earlier at 0%. Like, they were both at 3 stocks.
I mean, again, I can see that, but JV3s.
Yeah.
Anyway, so very high percent right now. Sonido struggling a little bit to find that kill, and he takes it. Oh, and we making it? Yeah.
Yeah. That was again another situation where I didn't have a jump, and he was forced to up B in a situation that he didn't particularly want to up B, and Sonido was able to
If he could have caught the ledge, I think he would have been fine. I don't know if he intentionally went past it or if that's a thing with Mii Gunner's up B, because that went super high.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't quite have the right angle on it either. There's a bunch of possibilities. But yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's literally Richter's down B. Okay.
Or Robin's.
Yeah. Side B.
Side B. Yeah. That's what I liken it to, because it's Smash 4.
Yeah.
But no, it is definitely very much Richter's thing too.
I guess it's more like Robin's, because it's not you can't pick it up like you can with Richter's.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I actually half expected that to kill. I'm not sure how heavy Mii Gunner is.
I don't know. I do know that in the past it was based on size, and that was a very silly thing. But now I think all the Miis are standard size.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Tiny Mii Brawler, there was a couple months when that was legal in Georgia, and Limbs went on a rampage taking so many names.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody disconnecting a little bit premature.
So that's Sonido's second 3-0 in this loser final, right? Didn't he 3-0 someone else earlier?
Scat, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're getting into losers final.